I love what you say there about technology is often seen as solution. We'll just put in the technology and we'll take out 50% of our heads, 50% of our cost. It's never that simple. It's never that easy. And I think, one of the reasons why a lot of organizations struggle with technology implementations, technology transformation, technology adoption is not always having the right attention and focus on change management. There's been, as we go through, as you say, you're taking your project plan from a piece of paper to really putting it into practice. Quite often, we just underestimate the level of change, the amount of change. Putting a system in place. And I'll give a really you know, real example here that I experienced once. It was an end-to-end vendor management solution that was meant to be the be-all and end-all, straight through lights out processing, never have to touch an invoice. Great, we can, retire the P2P shared service center. Technology will do. You and I know that's further, as far from the truth as possible. Um, that as an organization, we weren't part of the problem; we were part of the solution. But you was a complete lack of attention to the amount of effort on change management. So the amount of effort to train users, to train the end users, the amount of effort to train the vendors on how to submit invoices, how to raise, access their POs, the lack of communication around that change, the lack of, the underestimation of the amount of resource to be used in user testing, adoption testing, rollout, data transformation, cleansing the data. Um, a lack of, underestimating the resource and the skill levels required to operate the system. It wasn't just maybe somebody who could punch in invoices all of their life. Maybe that we had to now train them on how to solve problems and answer vendor queries and really move up the skill, the value curve and with their skill set. And I think I've seen that many times in my career, not just with a vendor management solution, but we so often underestimate the power of change and change management.